Okay, thank you for tuning in to Euphoria. Today we're going to demonstrate the witch hat. Just a dirty pour. Here we have our three colors. We're going to go with black, light purple, and green. We've got our cup. So what we're going to do is, I've already wiped off the surface with alcohol. Just make sure it's clean of any debris. We have mixed all of our colors with our stick. Just make sure all the pigments are mixed properly and evenly. So what we're going to do is start with pouring each color individually into our cup. I am going to start with black. You got 1 ounce of each paint. Kind of play around with this a little bit as far as what order you want to put them in. Start with the light purple. Watch your drips. I like these little aluminum trays to pour on. They make it a little easier. What you're going to see within the cup is you're going to see the colors, and as they kind of pool together, you can switch them up. You can do them in the same order as you did your first set of pours. Play around with a little bit. 3 ounces of paint might be a little much for this, so not necessarily use them all. And you may be able to reuse them as well. So this is what our cup looks like. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pour onto the piece, spreading it evenly. Try to mix up the colors. In this case, it looks like maybe not quite enough. I should have used all three, but we'll find out. As you pour, kind of tilt your piece, covering all the areas. You can let it drip off. You can try and roll it around. Doing individual pieces like this is a little bit different, opposed to doing a flat canvas, just based on it having angles and not being square. Well, we've got some beautiful colors. The top portions seem to do fairly well. So with the holes in it, we're probably not going to make it all the way down. So I'm just going to kind of work it back and forth here. So that drip there made it to the bottom side, but we can keep pouring to see what we can come up with. Not the end of the world if we have to. We can add more to our cup, which it looks like I'm gonna do at this point. So I've got my cup. I'm gonna start back over. I'm gonna do a different little color pattern, see if I can come up with something else. But I love the colors. I love how it's flowing. Probably don't need much, so I'm just going to fill in the areas that didn't get covered. And still have plenty of paint left. Probably do another project. In this case, I'm just going to run these colors off the edge here. You want your total surface covered on the edges. A little messy. I recommend wearing rubber gloves, but it is is washable, so but we did wind up with some beautiful colors. Just let them flow. Here I've got a string of green. Well, either I can run it all the way down, because there's really some beautiful blacks and purples and greens here, or I can run it back to the voids so that it doesn't interrupt. In this case, I think it's pretty decent. I like the way it looks. Got all the edges covered all the way around. Now, good idea. Paint tends to bubble, so you have a torch, you can heat it up, pop any additional bubbles, remaining bubbles. If you get too close, it will dry the paint, so be careful. I'm not trying to force dry, but just remove any of the bubbles on the surface. So there's our demonstration of the witch hat pour, and do the same for some of the other pieces as well. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy paint pouring as much as we do. Look forward to more videos, other descriptions on other things we have to paint, and hope to see you again. Thank you.